Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Civilization, and tonight we are live streaming. Tuesday night, special day, because we always live stream Tuesday, Friday and Sunday. If you didn't know, 18 UTC. Unfortunately I'm 2 minutes late because I was late. That is the best way I can explain it. Now if you don't know how to check which is the UTC, you can check on the right corner of the game, which I think it's opposite. I have to show on that side, and it's 1803 right now. That you know, I don't want to say something because I'm keep repeating some of my phrases. It does amuse some of you, right? So what is tonight's live stream? We are going to debate about the update if people want to, obviously. If not, my plan was to do forts, but I have my troops sent like an hour away from my city, and if I'm gonna recall them now, I have to wait an hour. It's no point to rally cities. I'm very far away from my other members, so most likely I'm just gonna kill some barbarians, chill out. Tuesday's night, you know, what else can we do? Answer some questions. And I hope people are getting the notifications now. And people, I think they did got the notifications. Thank God. Alright, so we got Riza, Andrej, Kolan, Charisma, Muhammad, Conrado, Dennis, Ramon, Dustin, Matthew, Ronnie, tier 4 cavalry or incoming as a free-to-play. Or what? Andrej. Milton or infantry. Well, Andrej, it depends on your commanders. Fresh O. Raven, Dustin, notification seems to work again. That is great. And I haven't done much. All I have done, I'll be honest, if the notifications are actually working now, all I have done, I just copy again. There is a code when I want to go live stream. There is a code that I have to put in my live streaming program. So all I've done, I just copy that code, put it into my program, and or maybe they just fixed it. Christian Tan, Ahmed, welcome everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Abdul, Sturgill, Psycho, Lakerby, Roosevelt, Sentil, T-Fox. There is an option when you open the notifications that you can receive some of them or all of them. That's why a lot of people don't get it, because they have to choose to receive all. Well, Sotbulk, thank you very much for that. I know there is the bell, which you have to enable the notifications, but I didn't know there is even an option so you can receive all of them. I think they make it too complicated for people. You know what I mean? Dennis, yesterday my alliance took the temple. I killed one guardian and one believer, and then my connected showed me the middle finger. Oh, you disconnected. Good job, because I was getting the notification late or after it was over. Had to watch it on video. Milton Vargas, thank you for watching it. Well, I'm glad it's back, and I'm glad it's working. Hi Ronnie, finally today I'm stream notification. You unlock YSG, congratulations today with the wheel already. Max his first kill. Got some skill, that is wonderful. What is the best second commander for Julius? Marco, I have a pairing legendary commander. I'll just post it to you right now. You can go ahead and check that. I also have a video called the punching bag theory. You can also check about that. It's mostly dedicated for Julius Caesar. So you can check this video, or you can check the punching bag theory video. Punching bag. Hiron, you have 330 subs on my channel, and you do funny meme videos on some other games, and I have posted in 3 months. I'm thinking about trying to get sponsored. Do you think they'll let me? Toaster gameplay. Good luck with that. Try, man. If you don't try it, it's not gonna happen. So you got the notification, KC GPV. Desperados 16. Hello. Christopher, hello from Kingdom 23. To be honest, I got a new iPad and I can't get into my own account. Wow. Ryza. That is so bad. Do you have Android, Ryza? So you have Android and now you bought an iPad and you can't transfer from Android to iPad. Yeah, that's a big problem in many games. The platforms, they really don't share the same thing. Would you be angry or frustrated to lose that gold? Or you don't need it at all? I will steal it from you. Fresh, oh, you can come steal it, my man. Let me get into the game. Thanks for reminding me. I was just looking at the chat right now. Oh, look at that. We have free chest. I get 10 silver chests every day now. Because my tavern is level 25. Everything is going well, guys. Towards tier 5 troops. So the wall is being upgraded. My watchtower is getting closer and closer. I only need 1,300. And I'm gonna get 500 from a Minamoto VIP box next month. Because this month I can't. This month I'm depleted. I can't buy anything else. That's it for this month. I've done that video with all the bundles. That was way way too much than I usually buy. I realized halfway, but I had to do it to finish it. So my watchtower is upgraded. After that, I need hospital for this one. So yeah, my watchtower is getting close. My castle is at 21. I got the gems. I got gems for at least 2 more levels. So 22 and 23. Then I need to worry about 24 and 25 probably next month as well. So I'm gonna get my castle done next month. Then hospital is not gonna be a problem. It's just resources. I mean, it is a problem, but yeah, let's say it's not gonna be a problem. Then storehouse, academy, and just a couple more research, and I'm gonna unlock my first tier 5, which is going to be infantry. Herony, will Pelagius be a good fit for Minamoto as secondary commander? Quentin, that's how I use my Pelagius right now, with second in command to my Minamoto. Today I used the free spin on Richard Wheel and I found a sculpture on my main and my farm also. My alliance was about to kick me. Why would they do that? They should be happy they have an extra Richard in the alliance. Hello Legend, what's up, man? Hello Ireza. Just chilling Tuesday night. Chatting with all my homies. Let me share something about the Barbarian Fortress event. May running on your server get as many guys in each rally means, for example, not more than 20k strongest units. Have fun. Oh, you mean if there is more people, there's more points. So for each play you have in the rally, it means the points of a fort. Alright. And 30Z, thank you very much for sharing that. Unfortunately, I can't do rallies because my one of my farming groups is like 40 minutes away from my city. I realized when I started the stream. So if I wait 40 minutes until they get here, I mean, I could still do some rallies for about an hour. But yeah. Sammy, how are you doing? IK Aziz. Welcome everyone, welcome to the live stream. If I did not mention your name, I do apologize. Hello Ronnie, so one day I told you about this guy unlocking tier 5 in day 1. Well, so he now is running the kingdom and our alliance is jumping. We're in your kingdom currently. Headhunter, welcome to my kingdom then. If you are not many, I still have room in my alliance, Headhunter. I can make like 15 spots, but if you are many than that, then I can't help you. Ronnie, in the new battleground you might be facing Spooby. Duke, Echo, how excited are you? How excited am I to kick their ass? I'm very excited. I don't think there is a YouTuber right now that can beat me in 1 versus 1. To be honest. In Archer setup, should I go for skill path or Archer path? Talents. Christian Tan, I would suggest Archer path. But it depends which commander you also bring with you. For example, if you bring YSG, I'm just giving you an example, he would profit much better from the skill talent path. The reason I'm saying that is because he does group damage. So he's gonna do a lot of damage in the group. So you might want him to have the skill path. The flipping coin. I was referring, I'm sorry, I have to remake that. I was referring to the video contributors. The video contributors for Rise of Civilization. I have to rephrase that. You're right. You can. Well, I'm not sure if you can beat me, to be honest. Because you have Julius Caesar and Hannibal Barca. Even that you have tier 4 infantry. You have tier 5 troops. I know you have tier 5 troops, but your commander are not 100% infantry ones. So it can make a difference. Ronnie, about my account, could I go on my PC? Ryza, if you are Android, yes, you can. You can play on PC. And BlueStacks. There is a YouTube with 57 million power. There is one. Oh my god. Alright, I have to retreat my words. The flipping coin. Your charge is almost maxed and Richard is 5551. Okay, guys. Forget what I just said 2 minutes ago. Just erase the last 2 minutes of the live stream. So there are YouTubers that can beat me. Okay. It is what it is. That's my fate. What can I do? I wasn't born rich. At least not financially rich. So alright, so this is the problem. I'm like 200 kilometers away. If I retreat, I'm not gonna do that. So what forts? I was planning to do some forts. We have an event with forts right now. King of the Tribes, that is correct. My alliance points are horrible. Alliance rank 40, no one is doing forts. Don't have time to organize everything. All I have, I mean, I have the level 5 ones for more points. I can do some tier 3 with my alt account, but I have to keep switching back and forth, back and forth. And how many tier 3 do I have around? Well, there are quite a few. That's the problem. I'm in the middle of nowhere. So if I start any rally, there's no one to support me. They are all here in the hive. They are like bees. My working bees. Alright, let me try to answer some of your questions. Will F, great accent, Roni. Thank you very much. What do you think if I match my Boudica with Pelagius? Is it good or bad? Any advice? For nuking, that's great. They're both nukers. There's nothing wrong with it. Especially if you bring more Cavaris so you can boost them with Pelagius. Ronnie, not open chest and wait 22 January. King Rider, that is correct. I'm going to wait for that. One question, which is better, Charles Richard versus Sid YSG? I put my bets on Charles and Richard. Joseph. I'm not happy about LC though. Maybe when it's maxed out, listen, maybe when LC is gonna be maxed out, we might see a difference. When LCD is gonna be maxed out, but until then, I'll put my bets on Charles and Richard. So far, I've beaten any Archer setup. Ronnie, why aren't you in Zone 3? You don't like drama wars. Captain Whitebird, I would love to be there, but I don't have access to that area. There are other big alliances controlling the kingdom. There isn't much I can do. Trash carry, that is correct. You like me saying that? Ronnie, can I see how much is the Epic Commander sculptures in VIP shop? You're only VIP 8. There are 20 kilograms of gems. 100 kilograms of gems. That is correct. 200 kg of gems for each. So that's a lot. One gem is 1 kg. That's how heavy it is. So you have to pay 200 kg of gems for one sculpture. It takes a lot of craftsmanship and a lot of handling. You know, it's a lot of manual work invested in these Epic Commander sculptures. So that's why they are very expensive. They are not cheap to buy. Some say that it's not even made for us mortals. So that's a total of 10,000 gems a week to buy 50 sculptures. I would only buy this in a necessity. So for example, if you don't have a maxed out epic and you actually want to have 1 or 2 maxed out epics so you can perform better on the battlefield, then I would probably spend on this. But once you have 1 or 2 epic, I wouldn't really try to spend more gems on this. I would focus more on my legendaries. The 8-hour speed ups, they are great. These are great value. And if you're wondering why I haven't bought them yet, because I usually buy the experience and the 8-hour speed ups. The reason why I'm not buying them is because I'm always hoping, so I'm always hoping that they're gonna introduce a gem spending event. So I'm buying them Sunday. That's the day when I usually buy my speed ups and my experience, on Sundays. Just in case they ever introduce a gem spending event. They haven't introduced one in maybe 2 months, I don't know. But I'm still hoping. Alright, so let me start a rally and I'm gonna have to recall.
My enemies will choke on their own blood.
Where is my Minamoto? That's it. Just night. I wish they could let me solo rally. Now I'm gonna have to keep going up and down, up and down. What is a good combo for CPO? If you're having, guys, problem with the combinations and combos, Here it is, 2 links. For pairing epic commanders, pairing legendary commanders, if you have any problem, I've just put a link there. Jazz on Mars, good evening, Master Ronnie. Welcome Jazz on Mars, and welcome everyone, welcome to the live stream. How does secondary commander work? I understood that only the skills work, so then why would I put talents point in them? Please explain this one to me. How does secondary commander work? Thanks. Cody 24. The secondary commander, you can only use his skills. That is correct. You just said it over there. How you can use his talents, that is, for example, like I have Richard and Charles Martel. So one of them is on infantry talents and the other one is for garrison. So if I'm not using them for battle, they are in my city. If I'm not using them for battle, they are in my city, defending my city. You understand what I'm trying to say? So if you have, for example, Minamoto and Double C, one of them is gonna be on cavalry, you know, for boosting your cavalry, which preferably is Minamoto for that. And the other one you can have on mobility. So if you just want to travel somewhere really fast, for example, building a flag, reinforcing a rally, or whichever other reason, you just send your Double C. So that's how you can make your talents. After 22, there was a very nice note over there at the end of the update. And after 22, you will be able to just switch between talents very, very nicely. I forgot how they called it. I have to look into it. Where is it? Let me first reinforce the rally. 5 minutes march. Alright, we're gonna wait. It has to wait. Did they put it here? Alright. No, they didn't. How about that? Gathering progress will not be displayed. Alright, so that particular 3 city layout templates, no. So on Facebook, they wrote about it, but on here, they didn't put it. Alright, let me just quick go on Facebook, because I really forgot about it. Zhang Yang! Thank you very much, bro, for the donation, but I didn't left any message. Hey Ronnie, my charge is 4100, and Richard, which one should I work on first? Mr. Anderson, get your charge to 5-1, then Richard to 5. Zhang Yang, you wanted to ask me something, thank you very much. The flipping coin. Ronnie, I saw from your last video that most new commanders are cavalry oriented, so I guess Charles and Richard are even more relevant, so every penny spent on them is worth. I have to be thankful to you. The flipping coin, yes. You know how it is, I have to create a little bit of drama over there, because it's true there is too much cavalry, but somehow I'm happy they're introducing so many commanders, because I actually don't have any problems. I know that. But anyway, it's still somehow a little bit too much cavalry oriented already. And too many leader commanders. We will see. You know, we are debating, we are talking a lot. We will see how it's going to be. Do you think Richard with garrison talents and max Scipio would be good for city defense? Sturgill, Scipio will do alright with his second skill and his first skill, but if I will have to use for city defense, I would rather put Richard and Eulogy Mundok. Because if you get rally, Euji Mundok will have a really nice impact on the rally, reducing their defense. Plus, Euji Mundok 4 skill has no cooldown, so it can go in more than one time. It can go in one after another. It can have a much better synergy with Euji Mundok. Or Richard could also work very nice with Pelagius. Enhanced healing from Richard, then you have healing from both of them, so it's not really bad. Ronnie, who is the best leader commander in the game for now? Caesar, Hannibal, or Frederick? Alessio Penna, they are all three really good. Frederick, I believe, is the best nuking leader there is out there. And a maxed out Frederick can have a lot of important roles. A maxed out Frederick you can use if you want, even with Minamoto or with anyone else, or at least you can try it. I believe Frederick has a very important role, and people are neglecting him. They're not really investing that much in him. I've seen some amazing things done by Frederick. After that, you have Julius Caesar, which I believe is one of the best siege commanders. So if you want to attack cities, I believe he's one of the best ones. And Hannibal Barca is a lot for open field, when you're not fighting on your own territory, so when you attack others. So he's just for that situation. If you want to defend on your own land, he's a little bit useless, in my opinion. Can you show us for 5-10 seconds all the talents in your commanders? Legendary and epic, not the rest. Thanks for explaining how secondary commander works. Cody, I'll do much better for you. You can just save up these links, and there are all the talents, Cody. So you have the full epic commander talents, and you have the legendary part 1 and part 2. Alright, so the rally is marching. Who's that? Legend Roni. I think I know him. Budikad's leader? That can't be right. Mehmed Dream, hey Ronnie, what did you eat today? I had spinach. If you actually want to ask me what did I eat today, I had spinach. I have a question. Is it worth to upgrade Constance or Sarka? Pierre, it does worth to upgrade them at least to level 27. If you look at my gatherers, they are mostly... Well, this is the wrong account. I'm sorry. This is my other account. So most of my gatherers are level 27. Yes, I want to see purple, a little bit of purple in my life. So that's a level 3 Barbarian. Imagine that I'm soloing this Barbarian fort. That is correct. I don't get any help killing this Barbarian. It's just me and my other account. That's it. I'm gonna show you after. Just let me smash this Barbarian fort. Look at my level tier 1 and tier 2 troops, how powerful they are. They are doing so much. Who said tier 1 and tier 2 troops can't be good? Go Minamoto, that's it. Alright, so now pause. I think you have troops for another rally. That is correct. Just wait over here. This is the main reason why all my gatherers are 27. 6%. For 6% more resources. At level 27 with 26 talents, you'll be able to reach that. If you want to unlock this one, superior tools, you'll have a much better gathering. So the gathering is much better. They gather much faster. But I'm not that... My holiday is over, to tell you the truth, and I cannot log in exactly when my gatherers return to my city. So I don't find this one useful for me. But it is useful. If you want to go further, that would require level 37 to unlock superior tools maxed out. I have a video is in the talents video. I just put the link in the chat. If I miss any of the questions, I do apologize. How would you attack a city for resources? First one group of normal army, then all siege, or what? Alexander, I have a video when I took down a level 25 player, and the setup that I would use is just one group for tanking from one side, depending on the commanders that are also in garrison. So one group for tanking, and the other group I would make them hit from behind. That is correct. I can give you the link of that video, how to take down a city 25 level city hall player. That came out wrong anyway. Alright, I'm just gonna give you the link, and you can see it over there. Alessio Pena, what is going on tonight? Alessio Pena, thank you very much. Ronnie, who will be the next hero in the Mightiest after El Cid? How about that? El Cid again. Unfortunately, he's still at El Cid. This is the 4th time he's going to be in our Mightiest Governor event. After that, I'm going to do a video about it. What everyone is telling me that is going to be Julius Caesar again. I can only tell you in about 5 plus 6 in about 12 days. 11, 12 days. So in 12 days I can know for sure what's going to happen with the Mightiest Governor event. Or maybe even sooner than that. I think the first and the second kingdom, they got a different rotation of things. Let me get another rally going so I can attend more questions. Where was the second? I hope they're gonna make a search button for these ones as well, for the forts. Oh, there it was.
My enemies will choke on their own blood.
And settings, character management, Big Boss Junior. Log in this character, of course. Look at them. Looks like a boss. Alessio Pena, thank you again for the donation. You have Richard 511 and Scipio. Which of them should I use as first commander, and which talent tree for most tankiness? Pierre, oh my god. Thanks for answering, bro. Greetings from Peru. Never miss a direct, interesting question here. Nice jobs. Thank you very much, Pierre. Lara, I would definitely use Richard as the main commander, even if you want to use him for mixture of troops or just infantry. If you want to go for mixture of troops, Lara is the defensive talent pad. If you want to go for just full infantry, then you have the infantry talent pad. That means that you will have enough infantry for a full group. But definitely Richard is much better than Scipio. And if you want to know exactly his talents, I'm gonna post you here the links. So in one of these video, it's either going to be Charles or Richard. They share the same talent tree. So whichever you want to link for, you're going to click on, it's going to be either Richard or Charles Martel in one of them, and they both share the same thing. They have the same talent trees.
Pour le roi. Je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
Haron, thanks for the live streaming and sharing your experience with us. Ryan DNG, you're welcome. Ronnie, hello from Bosnia. Have all my heroes done like yours. I love your tutorials. Thank you very much. Izudim, you're welcome. Ronnie, you have to spell my name like meme, not meme. And by the way, are you working? Yes, I am. Alright, Meme Dream. Is that much better? The Ghost. What are you saying there, the Ghost? Desi Bosnak. Who's that? I will ask for, isn't there any way to get this reserves item except VIP 15 for training more troops? Yes, there is. I can show you there is another way, but it's very expensive way. Oh wait, this is the other account. Let me switch again. Let me switch on my main account. I'm keep looking on this account and I'm being confused. What are my stuff? This is a very easy way how you can solo do rallies. So if there is no one around you, this is a very good way how you can solo do rallies. Please ignore this. Thank you. Systems, Living Legend? No, it's not the Living Legend. I always thought it's Living Legend. Fountain of Wisdom, Resource Reserves. No, it's the War Machine. That's another way how you can get these reserves. If you buy the $100 War Machine, you get the legendary one, which is 20,000. This is the $50, so it grants you a 5,000 reserves, and the other one, it grants you a 20,000 reserves. So yeah, this is another option how you can get these reserves, but it's a little bit expensive. And on the VIP shop, they are VIP 4, no, that's VIP 15. Whoa, that's a lot. They are 90% off. That's quite good. I don't know how much they are, but I believe they are not that much at 90% off. I'm curious how much these resources are. Well, I have this one, which is 1,400 gems. That's not bad. 1,400 gems for 5 million food. That's quite alright. If I run a full cavalry with Minamoto and Double C, do you recommend me going to the cavalry path or peacekeeping path after I maxed out nuking? I would recommend you to choose the cavalry path and then the skill path, Baran. So if you're going to go Minamoto as main commander, do the full cavalry path, and after that go on the skill path. Tejas Solanki, enjoy your videos. My question is, ISG any good? YSG, he's a very good nuker. Thank you very much for the donation. Yes, he is good. Ryan DNG, I guess you guess the best to reach VIP 15 for level 5 reserves. You can buy it buy 2000 gems with 90% off. 2000 gems. So that would mean 8000 gems, so you can prepare yourself for the Mightiest Governor event. It's not that bad. I mean, 8000 gems is something, but you're gonna train about 88,000 troops on the Mightiest Governor event. You're gonna get them just like that, so it's quite alright. YSG, I consider him the best nuker into the game, and he is the best nuker into the game. If you ever manage to max him out, everyone is gonna fear you. It just requires a lot of investment, especially if you're going to use him with archers. The flipping coin, Ronnie, level 5 reserves are 2k gems. Alright, so the flipping coin is VIP 15, I suppose, and he's telling me that the level 5 reserves, they are 2k gems. SpongeBob, Hydrogen Ronnie, is it worth to spend gems on a Wheel of Fortune? SpongeBob, I've done on my last wheel event, I've done like 45 spins. The rewards were slightly better than the previous wheel events. So it does depend how the rewards are on your wheel event. If there is a lot of speed rush like times 4, the 8 hours or the 15 hours, they're like times 4, then it does worth it. Hey Ronnie, this time I received a notification. Have you checked how does bonus march speed for specific troops works on mixed armies? George Sack, I don't think that the march speed bonus for specific troops works if you have a mixture of army. I don't think it works at all. It doesn't do like that, because there is specific march that works for all the troops, and there is specific march for specific troops. So the ones that it's for all the troops, it works if you have mixture of troops. Ronnie, which bundle should I purchase on fresh new account? I won't invest much in it. King's Coronation. Go with the King's Coronation. Whoa, we already won! What the F? So we already beat the... Or I'm gonna let Big Boss Jr. go home. And my Boudica to go home. I wasn't paying attention. And then I'm gonna start a fresh new rally. Bonnie Doom Homestead. Spain event, I used to max out constant skill with 5 statue a pop. That is correct. Thank you very much for reminding me. It's not necessary on the Spain event, but I would do that on all the events. I'm not sure if you're noticing, but I bought all these advanced commander sculptures. These are universal sculptures that can be used on any commander. So for example, you never know in the future what type of commanders they are going to introduce, what type of events, or God knows what. Maybe they're gonna have expertise for our green and blue commanders, give them a utility. You never know. And this is something that I'm also buying from this particular event. I think they introduced this like 2 or 3 events ago, or this is the second time that they are introducing it. But this is one thing that I'm buying, these universal sculptures. I know it's for blue commanders. The first thing is the gold keys, that's for sure. After that is this green and blue ones, because these are universal. And like Bonnie Doom Homestead just mentioned, you can max out your constants with these blue ones, so you don't have to spend your expedition coins on your constants. That's a very good to know. I have enough coins in my expedition, so I could probably max out constants, but I don't find it useful. My constants gathering skill is maxed out. And to tell you the truth, I need so many resources for stuff right now. It's unreal. One more silver key. Who do we have? City Keeper 582. Dragon Lancer 591 confirm. And I have 164 silver keys ready and 91 gold keys ready for the update. And who knows how many more I'm still going to get until then. Now I need to search for a level 3 fort. Ronnie, I use a 20k reserve and have a 50% training rune. Will my time off from the training rune will be the same as doing training without any reserves? Astronomer, you have to get the rune before you start the training. So before you use your reserves and start the training, you need to pick up the rune, not after. If you pick up the runes after, it's not gonna have any effect. This is valid for training, building and researching. You have to pick the runes before you start the training, the building or the researching. Brody Hunt, I'm super aggressive player and I did some research and I concluded that Rome is a good civilization for aggressive play. Your thoughts? Brody Hunt, I highly agree with you that 5% march speed, it does help out. Especially if you ever reach VIP 15, you get another 5% march speed, so it all's going to add up. Brian, hello. And hello everyone. If I did not mention your name or if I did not see you in the chat, welcome to the live stream. Hey Mr. DJ, how are you doing? Hey Ronnie, hope you're having a good day. Do you recommend using action points for the King's Tribe or save it for the Karak ceremony? My alliance leader wants us to use all our action points to get one's place. Hey Mr. DJ, I just got a very nice information today about this particular fort and you can share that with your alliance. Try to get as many people as possible in one raid. That's how you get more points. So if someone is doing a 2 million raid, try to get 50 people. If you can get 50 people in that raid, that's 50 times the points. So mark my word when I'm saying what I'm telling to you. So you don't have to do forts with just 2-3 people. Get as many as you can. Just tell them to send 20,000 troops, but all of them. So that way you're gonna make a lot of points. And maybe even save some action points. What can I say? If your alliance leader is asking you that, I would never ask you that, but if he does, just spend a couple of potions. It's not gonna hurt. What is the best value in exchange in this event? The best value? Which event? This fort event. I don't like this fort event. I don't find it helpful at all. Last Swagger, hey Ronnie, nice to catch you live again, man. Don't mind me just passing by saying hi. By the way, do you mind if I mention you in my videos? It's for good, I swear. Last Swagger, it's alright. If you want to mention me in your videos, that's alright. When our new civilization comes, 22 of January. Lordbrook, Ronnie, love. What is the level of your gatherers? Would I upgrade Centurion? My Centurion is level 27. All my gatherers are level 27 except Joan of Arc. I was trying the support path from Joan of Arc, but I was a little bit disappointed. Alright, level 3 fort. How about that? Look at level 3 fort.
Enemies will choke on their own.
I personally like to do barbarians, but right now is this event, so I'm trying to help out with the points as much as possible. Alright, so you're asking about Centurion. My Centurion is level 27. All my gatherers, they are at least 27 except Joan of Arc. At level 40, she got this march speed on siege units 30%. So I send her on the long run for the Alliance Resource Center. So I don't have to stay there with the hive, so I can be in other places, but I can still send her to that Alliance Resource Center. 30% march speed, it does help her out. And I got her to 5-star As I mentioned, I was trying her support talent pad, but it's not what I think. It's not that great. Alright, let me get my Big Boss Junior. Because I need his troops. I can't live without my Big Boss Junior. He must send his reinforcements. Can I send someone that moves faster? I don't think there is. Well, it would be Lohar and the peacekeeping talents, but he's level 1. Let me do something real quick.
A good chief gives, does not take.
I think it's not that expensive to get him to level 10. That is... talents. I can put some Mars speed on him. Alright, there you go. This one is March speed. Yes, March speed. 2 more points. So that... So if I select only him, it's 29%. It's better than nothing. Like a Varys swordsman. Alright, it's still 5 minutes. How is that possible? No, it's 4 minutes 35. Slightly faster. Alright, let me get to the last questions. Make a video explaining Commander Power, how it works. Well, Commander Power, how it works, it's all about leveling them. So the higher you keep upgrading their skills and their level, they gain more power. But it doesn't mean that having a lot of Commander Power, it means anything. Or if you have a lot of power, it's matter which type of troops, research you have and which commanders. That's what makes the difference. Jago, Hyrony just joined your stream. Show the King of Tribe ranking points, please. Sturgill, I'm not doing so great. Alright, so this is the ranking for the King of the Tribes. So that's the 2 alliances that are actually absorbing any active players remaining. So that's why they have so many points. They are very good at talking people out. I'm waiting to see your luck in keys, before I cash in my gold keys. Sturgill, on 22 of January. Christian, good morning, Ronnie. Good morning. Charles 131, Richard 1211, and CC 121. Joan Jose, they are horrible. All 3 of them, Charles, Richard, and Double C. Can't wait for Ronnie to smash everyone with Saladin. Ronnie, when you have tier 5, I believe everyone should keep some tier 4 in city, because tier 5 are extremely slow and you are not catching anyone normally by chasing them. Almost everyone will be faster than you. The flipping coin, you have a point there. I might just try new tier 5 and keep my tier 4 for now. I have Max Minamoto. I'm currently working on Double C, which is at 553. Should I wait to get third skill maxed and then level him up? Tejas, that is the most important part from your cavalry setup, his third one. After that is gonna be the expertise, so I would definitely wait. The healing and the rage restoration from Double C 4 skill, that is good as well, But I would wait for the cavalry one, since you've done so far. Ronnie, I just saw the MG commander are just Julius Caesar, then Marshal, and last is El Cid. Then it will rotate back to Julius Caesar. Oh, you just saw. So I suppose the first server, they are already starting on the rotation is already finished on the first server, I suppose. Estrella. That means that the next one is going to be Julius Caesar. So I'm going to have a chance to max him out if people don't go so crazy on these events. You got a level 50 Pelagius and a level 43 Minamoto. Your Pelagius is your first commander and his skill path on talent tree. I'm going to soon change Minamoto for double C. Do I change to cavalry or still at skill? Adam, if you have enough for a full cavalry group, then you should definitely do the cavalry path. If you have mixture of troops, then you should keep the skill path. We have 55k points on this event. The Ghost, congrats. Jay-Z, Ronnie, I'm a bloodthirsty guy, so do you think I should max out my research first rather than focusing my speed ups on building? Jay-Z, the research has a very important role. Who is traveling 36 minutes? Is this unreal? What's wrong with me today? I'm pressing on the wrong buttons all the time. Who is thinking that I'm gonna wait 36 minutes? That he must be out of his mind.
The Icemen pay no more tributes.
So you're asking me if you should max out your research rather than focusing on speed up on buildings. Jay-Z, if you're bloodthirsty, I'll have to say that upgrading your city hall higher and higher is gonna grant you an advantage. You're gonna be able to take out more troops in a group, and using the 50% army enhancement, it means even more troops. So then you're really going to be a bloodthirsty guy. Research has its important, I agree with you, but still the city hall, especially in the early levels, it makes a difference. Haroni, I think that commanders of Ottoman Empire will be very strong, especially Mahmed. I think Constantine is gonna be an infantry commander. That's what I think. Vodka is my water. I missed up my Richard, Charles, and Double C. I leveled up them without maxing their first skill. At that time, I wasn't watching your video. Should I start another account for get them and their first skill maxed? Joan Jose, if you want to focus on legendary commanders and if you know you're going to spend something into the game, I would advise you to start a new account. To fix up your commanders right now is going to require quite an investment and some time, and it's not really going to be that enjoyable. Once you have a Richard and a Charles Martel with the first skill maxed out, you're going to start enjoying your infantry setup. It will be gorgeous when we see Ronnie killing cavalry with his infantry KVK. Lodbrok, yes it will, especially if I'm gonna have tier 5 infantry. Imagine, that would be lovely. I hope I can make with my I hope I can reach tier 5 by then. Well, we will see when they're gonna release KVK. But I think for now, this Alliance Battleground, what they are introducing now, this will have to do it for a while. Will I do more damage with Scipio as main commander with mixture of troops, or one type with the build for each? Roderick, I believe that you will do more damage with just one type of troops if you wanna use Scipio as main commander. And if you're going to use Scipio as main commander, I'm just gonna show you the build that I have on my Scipio right now, because I have enough troops, so I don't use mixture of troops anymore. I always thought that Scipio is gonna be great with mixture of troops, but apparently just having one type of troops is much better. So this is my talents on my CPO right now. You can see that I skipped armored and armed. So I went on attack path. Effortless, martial mastery, 6% attack. You don't reduce skill damage with CPO. So 3% skill damage. You're focusing on boosting your troops as much as possible. And after that, if you still get points, you can get close formation. Another one that is interesting is this one. If you still have points, moment of triumph. You'll have quite a significant boost at the beginning as long as your troops are at 90% strength. you start with 9% attack, so it's, as I mentioned, it's gonna give you a boost. It doesn't mention siege here, so it theoretically should work all the times as long as your troops are at 90%. I'm gonna get my CPO at some point to 6-star. It's very close, it's just like 3 or 4 levels. So I'm gonna do this martial mastery as well. And after that I'll focus on close formation. I'll see if I have any points after.
The Iceni pay no more tributes.
Where's the other guy? Alright, I need to log in and stop him. Oh wait, I'll start the rally, then I'm gonna log in. So I need a tier 3. Oh, there you go. Asking of which?
My enemies will choke on their own blood.
And Big Boss Jr. Cheesegool Gaming. How is it going, Ronnie? By the way, Cheesegool, I watch a little bit. I don't wanna say that I watch all, but I watch a little bit of your live stream when you were with Echo. That was interesting, I have to say. I have to ask you if you're still here. If not, that's it. Was he live streaming as well? Were you both live streaming and just sharing the same chat in the same time? Neon Mars, look at these insane tier 2 troops. They are nearly solo destroying the barbarians. You are correct. Dennis, I need 1.2k books of Covenant for rally. I have around 50k gems. Should I buy books with gems? Or is that bad investment? Dennis, it takes quite a very long time to get those books, to be honest. I personally spend gems
Taste my blade.
on the books. I don't do forts. I don't find it worthing. So if you want to upgrade your castle, that's probably the best way you can do it. Who is joining my rally again?
Warrior, you will not best me.
I need to check. You have a 511 Richard and a 52 Marshal. Which should I max first as infantry? Michael Lim, it doesn't matter which order you choose for them, Richard or Martel. They are both very good for infantry. As long as you put them together, it doesn't matter which order or which one is going to be the main commander. I have Martel because I started with Martel. You're still here. We were both live streaming at the same time. That's great, Cheesegool Gaming. That was really, really nice. I should try that one day, to be honest. It's just that I get so many questions in the chat, it will be really, really hard for me to live stream with another person. So I'll have to answer the question, then I'll have to talk with the other person. I don't know. At which city hall level you started to do 1 unit armies? Headhunter, that is a good question. think I was City Hall 23 when I had enough troops to fill up one group, specific groups. Something like that. I was City Hall 22 or 23 Headhunter when I started to have specific groups. Because my server was still at war at that time, so that's why I have my Lancelot at level 50. Because I needed to chase off all these players that were using only cavalry to kill off farmers. I remember that's the time when I also boosted my Lancelot to 50. So I can have a full cavalry setup. His name is Charles Martel. Can I see your Charles Martel talents? Killer Alone. Hey, it's Legend Ronnie. CPO Primary 4541 with John. Good for PvP. Killer Alone. They are both not maxed out. They will do decent, in my opinion. If John is not maxed out, CPO is not maxed out, they will do decent. I've tried them in 1 versus 1 battles, and against proper setups, they don't do good. CPO and John of Arc. That's the honest truth. Yet it was very hard to keep up with questions. I fell far behind. I was checking the live stream Chisgul game. I was watching your video and I was checking the chat in the same time, and yeah, it was really hard for you to catch up with the others. Dennis, make one live stream with Chisgul. That would be awesome. Chisgul and Ronnie tomorrow. Benzino. Thank you very much. Street Speed Mayhem. This game is so addictive. Yes, it is. Pay Dragotian overtime and he'll answer the questions while you talk to the other person streaming with you. Let me check who is George N. What the F, yo? 41 minutes. You gotta be kidding me. So someone asked for Charles Martel talents. I didn't forget about that. Just give me a moment. So these are my Charles Martel talents right now. This is for full infantry build. So I have the full cavalry, the full infantry, I'm sorry. There are a couple of points that you can skip. Testudo formation is very important on the defense path, and more rage regeneration or rage recovery. These two are very important. So for example, you can skip that point, you can skip that point, you can skip some of the march of your infantry. It doesn't affect you in the combat, it's just speed, to try to get the Testudo formation after you do the infantry build. I can also give you a link to my video, which you have them all there. Hi dude, what do you think of Frederick? What do I think of Frederick? I think he's a great nuker. I think people are not really using him as as they should be. Does Julius Caesar and Charles Martel attack buff stack? Maxage it doesn't stack, but it adds up. Attack someone. Who to attack? My kingdom is at peace. I'm free to play in City Hall 21, and it has been hard to get City Hall 21 being a free to play. I don't know if starting another account will be the best decision. John Joe said that's gonna be your call. If you are free to play, then you should definitely skip upgrading legendary commanders as free to play. Focus on epic commanders. Actually, my Minamoto is 5213. That is great. Why don't you use Minamoto then? Why you put Scipio in there? Cool games. How to get more power fast. Use a lot of speed rush. Legend Just. Hey Ronnie, first good day and good night. I want to know if this day, which we will have the new civilization, what happened, don't know. Legend Just, there's nothing going to happen, it's just the server is gonna go offline for a couple of hours. They're gonna do the update. Then when you're going to log in into the game, you have 3 more civilization options to choose from. And a lot of new commanders. Sun Tzu and YSG are kamikaze troops into a massive gathering of tower builders. They killed a lot of bastards, but with no defense they lost more than killed. Test failed. Bonidum Homestead. They should never beat the tanks. If you want to use Sun Tzu and YSG, they should never be tanks. That's obvious. They are both nukers. They are both focusing on doing damage. Read the chat of your guild. That guy is talking with you, I think. I want to join you with Fort Ronnie, but I'm far away. I will do just a couple more. I'll try to get down there for... Alright, so I sorted out. Harry, my man, first appreciate people like you that help us. You have been helping me out with some questions about bundles and which to buy. Franco Carolo, yes, I do remember. You told me that I should rush City Hall 24 and I'm City Hall 21 and over 200k tier 4. I do still keep pushing for City Hall 24, and why? Well, I did answer on your comment as well. This is the reason. So your City Hall 21, your troops capacity is 100,000. Your City Hall 24, you're gonna have 130,000 capacity. You add your commander, whichever level is going to be. If it's level 60, it's 50k. And I think it's 45k if it's level 50. I don't know. So you can add another 40,000 from your commander. That's 170,000. You use an army enhancement item, which is another 50%. That can bring you to 250 plus March. So that is a lot of troops. That is a bloodthirsty group. So this is the reason I'm advising you to push to City Hall 24. Strength in numbers. After that, on City Hall 24, you unlock the last batch of technology. With these ones, relatively fast, with resources and speed rush spent, you can boost up your troops a little bit more. 4 defense to all your troops, 5 health to all your troops, some attack. Then depending on which one you want to specialize, you can do them as well. Look, the first level is just the amount of speed rush is relatively low. So that's why I'm advising you City Hall 24, and I'm advising you to push to City Hall 24. Because with the Academy and the City Hall, you're gonna have quite some power. That's the reason. Hey Ronnie, who would you say is the most underrated legendary commander in the game? Matt Hubert, El Cid. And I believe that Sir Jazz. You guys know him because I keep battling with him. I'm doing a lot of 1 versus 1. Considering that he won 3 Mightiest Governor event in row, I think he has it maxed out. So next time I'm gonna fight with Sir Jazz, we will definitely going to see a maxed out LCD in action, and we can decide if he's actually that bad. But he's the most underrated. Is it better to pair 2 gatherers or send just 1? I just realized that pairing is just lessered by 4 minutes. Is it better to gather 5 gatherers commander or pair all the 6 gatherer commander by 2? Estrella, I just sent 1 gatherer. That's it. It's just my last setup because I can send 5 marches of gatherers, and my last setup I send it with 2 because there are 6 gatherers in total. So my last march I sent 2. Oh my god, blue stacks. Why is it so many level 5 forts? When you want level 5 forts, they are not there. Now I'm looking for a level 3 one. Come on, over there. Wow, this is a big place. That far away, there is none closer. You piece of... Alright, there it is. Shh. Don't make any move, any sound. That's it.
My enemies will choke on
It's
their own
working.
blood.
This piece of machinery is working. I need his reinforcements. I hope they will let you solo rally forts if you're able to do them. I would really love to smash some tier 5 forts on my own. I hope I can do that. I believe I can do that. New troops? No. We want Lohar, that is correct.
Warrior, you will not
Lohar is the
rest.
man for the job.
Taste my blade.
Now we have to go back. Haron, if I send Minamoto as main and Scipio as second in a mixture of tier 4 infantry and cavalry troops, should I put my cavalry or does it matter? Raptor, if you send mixture of troops, I would advise you to use the skill talent pad. High Legend, how to get legendary sculpture faster and what is the best epic commander for both pay to win and free to play? My gaming, first of all, legendary commander sculptures, they are not easy to obtain. You have to win events where they award legendary sculptures like Mightiest Governor event or any other various events. Will event where you have to spend gems. That's the only way you can obtain legendary sculptures. The best free to play and pay to win, that would be depending on what you want to do, because everyone is asking the best. So it depends what you want to do into the game. The most common used is Lohar for leveling. It doesn't matter if you're pay to win, if you're free to play, you use Lohar for leveling and Boudica for leveling, because they both are peacekeepers and they grant more experience from barbarians or neutral units like the guardians. After that it comes Eulji Mundok, which is very good for infantry. You have Pelagius for cavalry. Then you have Herman for archers. Save your gold keys until new commanders are out. That's correct. Paul Hambleton, what's the best setup for Scipio? This is my Scipio. The way my CPO is built is for one type of troops. If you want to go with mixture of troops with your CPO, then you need these particular bonuses: armored and armored. But if you go with just one type of troops, this is the build that I'm doing right now, getting martial mastery and then close formation. Rendra, hello, and everyone else. If I did not see you tuning in for the live stream, welcome to the live stream. Power is useless without strong troops and commanders. Later on is gonna be the research. Do you prefer rushing to get tier 4 troops or maxing every city hall level? I would rather get tier 4 troops and start building them, because they are very strong, and for a long run you're going to use tier 4 troops. Even later on you're still gonna use tier 4 troops. Tier 5 they're not really that accessible, so starting with your tier 4 as soon as possible is very important. City hall, I just mentioned about it, trying to get to 24, it's gonna help you a lot. Ronnie, if none of the new commanders say they are mounted archer commander, they mean they are not coming new type of troops. John, that is very possible. Until they release the actual update, I cannot say anymore. We have to wait for that. Michael Lim, El Cid should be renamed to El Crap. It really doesn't counter anything. El Cid. Maybe once I try out a maxed El Cid, I can tell you about it, or maybe an El Cid with the special unit archers, not the general archers. It might make a difference, or someone that spends a lot of research into archers, but I don't know what to say. So far he didn't prove that great.
The Iceni pay no more tributes.
What am I doing? I'm going through tabs. Alright, that's it. I got it working. Ronnie, what BlueStack version do you have? I think it's 4. You have to unlock virtualization technology, Sam. Michael Lim is 700 for legendary. It's not 710. It's 700 with the summoning as well. It's included. And I think for epic it's 440. I mean, someone told me 440. I never counted them for epic because they are easy to upgrade. Ronnie, you can do Smash Force level 5 with Mita Double C if you have them skilled pretty far, but not sure about Richard and Charles Martin. Get ready to heal 2.5k plus 1.5k tier 5, not very cheap to heal. The flipping coin, you are right, but you need to use defense or attack buff and 50% army capacity in one run. That's true. That's pretty expensive then to solo the force. I dare you to open all gold keys at once when the update comes to live servers. No, I will not do that, Headhunter. No, I will not. I've done it. I've got 50 gold key. I got 6 legendary sculptures on one of my live stream, which I opened gold keys, and I was really unhappy. I'm not gonna open bundles again. When I saw 6 legendary sculptures in 50 gold keys, I was about to cry. I was just holding myself. I was like, no, why did I do that? Why did I listen to these people? Also, you have general title in VIP 15, which adds up. Flipping coin, you sound very scary. I hope I never gonna meet you in Kingdom versus Kingdom. Markswoman is also a peacekeeper commander. It's real. She's a peacekeeping. I knew that, but she's pretty useless. No one talks about her. The green ones, they are really not good. Except Centurion, which is a good gatherer. Pasha Potts, do you think since Constantine is a defender, would he have infantry path to him like Richard or Charles? Pasha Potts, it's very possible. It's very, very possible that he might be an infantry commander. I didn't want to mention that in my video, but I believe so. I'm really surprised that they haven't upped the Archer game with those new commanders. Free Flyer, I tell you what, even in the other games, the Archers, they are not really that buffed, so they are not really used so much, even in the other war games similar to this one. So even in the other war games similar to this one, is still infantry and cavalry. Those are the ones that are mostly used, not the Archers. Michael A, good morning. Why is just such a good commander? Because he does insane amount of nuke. If you ever manage to max him out, he's gonna demolish everything and everyone. Secondary commander talents are used in a fight. Only the primary commander talents work, and they apply to the second one. Irony, do you know how we will get new commanders? Emran, I have no idea. They're probably gonna give us more information either when they release the update or before that. We have to wait. They can't really give us everything. We are having competition in our kingdom. We are currently 110k points and rank 2 is 19k points on tribe event. Jagu, I hope that your competition is not watching my live stream. Listen to me. Tell your guys in the alliance, when you do rally, just get as many people as possible. So get as many people as possible in one rally. Just tell them to send 20,000 troops, 30,000 troops. Just fill a rally with as many people as possible. Because the points you get is for each player in the rally. So that's how they calculate the points. At least someone told me like that. So you can make quite a huge difference if you get, let's say, 20 players in a rally rather than just having 5. It should be a lot more points. Someone just told me that, and I hope he's right. But it somehow makes sense, because we do the same when we kill the same barbarian. It's basically the same effect. When you kill the same barbarians with multiple groups of troops, you kill just one barbarian, but you get the rewards from all the groups. So it makes sense.
Taste my blade.
Destroy 25 barbarian forts. Oh my god, I've done that. Who is stealing my food? How am I going to feed my children? Jigsaw! Jigsaw! I'm gonna slash you. I'm gonna slay you, Jigsaw. That was the food for my children.
Si je n'y suis pas, que Dieu m'y place pour le roi.
I have to keep switching back and forth. I don't like this, but this is how it works. Help me complete level 70 expedition. Don't give me normal tips. I have done all the levels until level 69 with 3 star. I know what I'm doing, but level 70 is the only thing I can't. Got some skills. When I done level 70 in the expedition, I tell you the truth, I had Charles Martel with Joan of Arc tanking. You can watch my video. But now, Joan of Arc is no longer reducing damage, so I suppose that it can be Richard? Harony, pair Saladin with your Richard, please. When I'm gonna get him? Ronnie, what is the best way to get VIP 10? Well, it depends if you spend in the game or not. Because if you spend in the game, you're going to get VIP points from the bundles. I wouldn't highly advise to spend gems on the VIP. I only spent like 7,000 gems in the VIP altogether. Because I was like really close to get, so... But I wouldn't advise to spend gems on the VIP. If you know you're spending in the game. Ronnie, I max Scipio. Is it better to use mixture of troops or pure infantry? I used him with Joan of Arc. If you have just infantry, then just group him with just infantry. It's gonna be much better having just one type of troops. One possible way to get new commander is by winning the Alliance Battleground. Maybe that way you get 100 sculptures per win. The flipping coin, that's too much. But you have a point there with the Alliance Battleground. We're gonna know that from Kingdom 1 to 8, because they are the first ones that will experience the Alliance Battleground. Ronnie, I max Scipio. Is it better? Oh, I already answered that. Why don't you go to the top 1 alliance? I'm also in top 1 on my server and it gives me so much value and people are active. Because this is my alliance which I started with. And I'm not gonna abandon my players. Plus there are other things which I don't wanna discuss them on a live stream. Dennis 27, that's true. Me and my alliance are doing level 5 force with much people who are sending like 50-60k troops. Points from fort are amazing. Sir, can we have talent tree of Legend Ronnie? Is it nuker or defense or garrison tree? Is a defense nuker garrison type of commander. It's all in one. Is your kingdom active in events? So and so. You have Richard, congratulations. Tanking with Eulgi. So I can max Eulgi. This is for my tanking group. But they go down so fast. Also other groups go down before them. Maybe I need troops. Got some skills. Do you use army enhancement? Jackie-san, too bad for you. Can you play the game, please? Cool gamers. Alright, let me help someone out. Someone told me about... Wait, suicide mission. I think I need to use an army enhancement. I'm not sure if I will be able to do this one on my own with this kind of troops. So I'm gonna try without using any buffs. My research is pretty higher. So let's see what we can do. John is on gathering. She's not good to be... I'm gonna put Minamoto and Pelagius. Hold on. Minamoto and Pelagius. I need to use an army enhancement because there are too many. I will try if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Im Teutoburger Wald endet deine Geschichte.
Si je n'y suis pas, que Dieu m'y place. Si j'y suis, que Dieu m'y préserve.
I fight for my lost freedom and my outraged daughters.
Hostis etiam preceptor est.
Dun, 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 dun.
Valencia fue, es y siempre será invulnerable.
Alright. Let's try it. Level 70 in the expedition without any buffs, just City Hall 25. Let's try. Let's see if it works. There are 700,000 is Julius Caesar and Hannibal Barca, if I'm correct. Let me just zoom up a little bit until I put my troops.
Victoria, non è schnell,
The Iceni pay no more tributes.
Hoc bellum per Victoria. Que voulez-vous?
The Iceni pay no. We must.
Hoc bell Victor. Schnell, der Feind ist.
Alright, going guys, going. Alright, let's see if I can do it. Oh my god, no, my Charles Martel is getting smashed down. See, that's what I'm talking about. There is too much side damage. I need more troops. Do I? Will I manage to smash it with just like this? Alright, we're about to see, I suppose. With my Charles Martel and Richard is gonna do enough tanking. Wow, are you crazy? I'm gonna smash. Yo, this becomes so easy. So this is, I've done this, don't mind me. So this is stage 70 in the expedition. I've done this. This is completed. I 3-starred this. Look at that. So that's 700,000, or I think, of tier 5 troops, and I'm smashing them down with tier 4 troops. This is beautiful. And look at Charles Martel and Richard. They are tanking like pros. My god, look at the other troops. The other troops are on the side, so they're taking side damage. Those guys are the main tankers. They take the main damage, and their health bar is not even dropping. Wow, just wow. So that combination, Charles Martel and Richard, is really strong. The other group, they are all my god, I'm actually gaining more troops now on Richard and Charles Martin than I'm losing. How about that? This is no longer a challenge for me. I didn't use army enhancement. I didn't have any other buffs. This was a cakewalk. And there you go, stage 70 in the expedition, 3-star. Easy peasy. That was so nice. Charles Martel and Richard done it again. I'm proud of my guys. I'm really proud of them. Ronnie, maybe I should make a video torturing the expedition level with tier 5. You gave me new idea. The flipping coin. That was very nice to see. Sir, can we see what to buy in Mysterious Motion? She's there right now. Is she? Well, I already bought stuff in it. 60% everything that costs resources I'm buying when it comes to speed rush. This one 5 minutes, they don't cost many gems, so I buy them. Doesn't matter if it's 50-60%, but usually I go for 60-70%, otherwise it's not really worth it. The resources, if they are 90%, I'm buying them as well. 80% I'm not. I'm not spending on them. Then is the 24-hour buffs, but only with resources. There are 120,000 resources. Then it's all the experience cards. I'm buying all the experience cards. You know what? Since you ask about it, I'm gonna spend another 200 gems. So 90%. This is not a really good ratio. You're spending 40,000 wood for 37,000 stone. So I don't really like that. These ones, I'm buying them. 60%, 70%. Then this is the one that I was talking about. 24 hours. They only cost resources, experience. I wouldn't spend on stars. It's not really wise to spend gems on stars. I'm usually buying this as well because I have to reset my talents for you know, video purposes and various reasons. But usually when they are at least 50%. Alright, what's the time? 1 hour and 40. Alright, I'm gonna do another rally. Let me just start another rally. Answer more questions. Jazz on Mars. Richard is the hell, bro. Richard is a beast. I wish we could see the truth buffs research of those expedition targets. I don't really think they have any buffs. Like, see a report of the battle. I know what you mean, but the commanders, they are 111 flat, and I don't think they have any buffs. That's why it's very easy now for me to do them. Your city hall 21 and at expedition 60. Any tip? Roderick Morrison. One tip that I can give you for the expedition, if you just want to focus on that, if you train tier 3 troops and then you upgrade them to tier 4 troops, it doubles the troops in your expedition. So you'll have tier 3 and tier 4 as well, but you're spending time for the same amount of troops. You understand where I'm going? So you train tier 3, they're gonna get imprinted in the expedition. Then you upgrade your tier 3 to tier 4, then they're gonna get printed in the expedition. I have videos about the expeditions if you wanna check it. I've talked a lot more about the expedition there. You need Joan of Arc, Cleopatra. They are very helpful after level 60 in the expedition. Their buffs, they help you a lot. And I have videos about the last stages. I recorded them, so if you're struggling, you can watch some of my videos. Well, good thing I'm here to talk with you about the expedition. Sir, can we see what alright, I've done that. Jackie-san, Ronnie, try use Richard and Charles as secondary. Why would I do that? My Richard is on garrison. Someone told me Richard reduces damage first, that way Charles' active shield tank longer. Jackie-san, that's a very good notice. That is correct. So if you use Richard first, it does make a slightly difference. You're right about that. It will reduce the damage and then the shield will last a little bit longer. Let's see, for how long is Richard reducing the damage? It's only 2 seconds. So yeah, it does make sense to put Richard first and Charles second, but it's not gonna be for very long. Someone told me that the time difference between the first and the second skill is 2 seconds. So if Richard is the main commander, he's gonna reduce the damage for 2 seconds, and after that Charles is gonna cast the shield. So if you wanna ask me, it's pretty much the same thing, if it's right. So if the difference between the main and the second commander, the cast time is 2 seconds, then it doesn't make much of a difference if you put Richard or Charles Martel. That's my final thought about it. Right, I mentioned I'm gonna do another rally. Let me find another victim. Another victim fort. Here, little 40. I'm trying to bait him. Maybe he's gonna show up. You never know. Alright, I'm gonna go on this one. Leave it. It's the last one. I'm gonna go on this one. How far is it? Oh my god, I'm gonna get old by the time they get there. No more? Just one. At least 2 more cavalry, 2 more knights. Doesn't want to. Verification rewards. Guys, don't forget to do your verification rewards. Someone told me that he got banned. Just to remind you about the verification rewards. He forgot to check the verification rewards. He left, I don't know, he told me he left his computer, his phone on for a very, very long time. He forgot to do the verification reward and he got banned. He got 24-hour ban. So remember about the verification rewards. Try not to do the same mistake as others. I would be so upset to get banned because of the verification rewards. Oh my god. 24-hour ban. What am I going to do? Why am I keep going to the mail? Something is not right with me today.
Warrior, you will not best me.
Hi Ronnie, for PvP, better Caesar 5511, Hannibal 555 or Frederick 5511, Hannibal 5555. Eletia STF, congratulations for your Hannibal. That means your City Hall, your VIP 14. To be honest, and my personal opinion, I would go with Frederick and Hannibal. You'll have the same amount of troops and you'll have a lot more nuke. Hannibal is going to debuff your enemy, and then Frederick is gonna help your troops nuke your enemy. Caesar is more for cities, in my opinion. He can work as well, create a more tanking setup, but at this point you're definitely ahead of other players. If you're VIP 14, you're definitely ahead of other players, and all you need is more nukes so you can smash them faster. So I would go with Frederick for PvP. Do you feel about the new update with Alliance versus Alliance? Any idea how it's going to look? I said in the video, in the update note, as much as I know about it. If you want to go ahead and check that video, I just uploaded today, like 6 hours ago. Hello, for a good secondary archer commander, Tomoe is good in full archery. She's good in the lower levels, but later on she's getting very bad. Other commanders are much better than her later on. So in the early levels, like the first 6 weeks in your server, she is alright, but after that, nope. Hello, for a good secondary archer. Alright. When are they going to add a new civilization? I really need to open my golden keys. I just done the video. It's gonna be 22 of January. Hey Ronnie, could you show me how your BlueStack configuration is? Because here the game hangs in a few moments. Thank you. My BlueStack has the virtualization technology unlocked. I have a dedicated video card on my computer, which is one of the best ones there is, or there was 4 years ago. And it still runs any game. So I have a pretty solid computer. It's not a laptop. I fell asleep a couple of times when the game got lucky. Zerberus, I don't believe that my game is almost always running on PC even when I'm out, unless check on my phone it closes. Never banned. Every time I get back at PC, it's there flashing. To be honest, I'm at tier 5 at this stage. To test out different commanders is tough. Cause first, no one will be willing to do anything with me cause they know I use tier 5. The flipping coin, I kinda had the same problem with my server for a very long time. No one wants to fight me because no one had maxed out commanders and they know I'm gonna use Charles and Richard. And no one wanted to fight me. Now people are starting to get maxed out commanders and it's getting better. People want to try out their commanders. Hey Ronnie, how are you today? Love from India. Thank you very much. I'm alright, thank you. Roderick Morrison, I see you on Gatherer. Why? I see you use one Gatherer. Why? Don't you gather faster with 2? Roderick Morrison, I have 5 marches and there is 6 Gatherers. So tell me, how am I going to fill up my marches with Gatherers? Hi Ronnie, very important questions. My double C is 5131. Level 30 is fine. Is he good primary or secondary? You don't have Mina. I would honestly put double C as a second in command. Even if you go with Pelagius, I will still put double C as second in command. For full cavalry setup. Why is Lohar the fastest commander paired by double C? Or Minamoto, his talent tree is so OP. And have the more march speed. Estrella, Lohar is not the fastest commander pair. Double C is the king of mobility. At the moment, there is no faster commander than double C. If you do the king of mobility build, which I have done in my video, in my talent video for him. Minamoto is very good for battle as main commander. So doing damage or battle, Minamoto is the one you want to put as main commander. What is this flask on your screen? What flask? Oh my days, 45 minutes. What is wrong with this dude? Oh wait, my troops are marching. Oh, he's trying to reinforce me. What the hell, yo? This is just crazy. Some people. Etage, you're not late. Hi Ronnie, very important question. Okay, I have answered that. Herman Budica or Herman El Cid? Jacob, Herman El Cid for just archers. Today I got Richard from Will, congratulations. Virtualization technology is related to your CPU. You'll have to check the settings on your BIOS. Sturgill, that's why I didn't want to go any further, because it's better if they search Google about it, how to do it, because everyone understands on its own way how to fix their BlueStacks. It's better if they just Google search about it. Do you get some information earlier? Because Headhunter, no, I don't get any information earlier. Check the battle report of Barbarians. You can see how long it takes to cast secondary commander a skill. You are correct. He wanted to be in the live stream, that's why He reinforced you. I don't think he knows I'm live streaming. I don't think Jojo knows. It's not the first time he's doing it. Don't tell me someone else is rallying the same fort. Are you crazy? How can there be two people rallying the same fort? No, this is not happening. I'm gonna smash them down. Where is my Richard? How are they rallying the same fort, man? Come on, this is not cool. I'm gonna attack their rally. Am I gonna get the kill as well? Let me check the points. How is possible two rallies on the same fort? So we are at 1,740. Wow, that is so low. I think we're gonna get the points as well. Ha! Victory! At least we got the victory. Okay, we got the points. At least we got the points. I don't care if they got them or not. What? Only 20%. Well, we got the rewards. Book of Covenant, 3 of them. I still need 700 more forts so I can upgrade my castle. That looks alright. Not today, Richard. Not today. Just let them go for now. Let them be at peace. Hey Ronnie, when I use mixed troops and I have march speed boost for cavalry, is this applied to all the troops? Nikos, no. There is specific troops and there is general march speed. Let me show it. So for example, I'm just gonna pick Boudica for example. No, not this one. Is it this one? What the? Which is the one? Is this one? March speed, all troops. You see, it specifies here, march speed, all troops. Then let's pick a cavalry commander. March speed, cavalry. So it's, if you click on the talents, it's gonna specify it is not all the troops. March speed, cavalry. It's only cavalry. If you have mixture of troops, it's not gonna work. Is it better combination with Charles in a new kingdom? What is the best combination with Charles in a new kingdom? I would go with Scipio, Michael A. I had some battles with the Charles Martel and Scipio and they done really good together. Both get the win. Different alliances can rally the same fort. That's crazy. It's a win-win situation. If they get there in the same time, it's a win-win situation. Do you clean up the prizes on the map with the secondary? I'm trying to. With my main one, I've gathered all of them, but with my secondary, I haven't done all of them. So if I zoom out at maximum, this is maximum, and I click explore, you can go in even further. So you can see that with my main one, I took everything. I cleared out everything, but with my secondary, I haven't done all of them. I'm trying to, as I mentioned. It's just, it's a lot of time to spend in everything. Everything takes too much time. Hi dear Ronnie, any idea on when the mysterious sculpture gold one on expedition is going to be available? No, I don't. I play for over 5 months, my expedition is maxed out and is not unlocked yet. I'm having trouble dealing damage for Barbarian force. I can put in 146k tier 4 infantry, but have yet to deal more than 9% damage. Do I need to use troops that complement rally commanders. Jacob, you need to be the rally leader, because it's the commanders with the skills that do that much damage. That's why usually when I'm rally leader, I do a lot of damage. 60, 70, 80%. I've done 98% one time. I just had a 5k reinforcement. So I basically solo rallied a fort and I did 98% damage. After maxing Richard first skill, you think I should skill up Richard all the way or do the second skill? Free Flyer, skill him up all the way, because the next very important one is the last one. At least the ones that I find it important on Richard is the first and the fourth. New update has mostly cavalry and leaders. Can we expect more civilization with archers? What do you think? JIP, very possible. If things are gonna go smooth, I'll tell you something. If things are gonna go smooth with these 3 civilizations and these commanders, they're gonna leave them for a while. They're gonna let people, you know, experience them and all that. But we can expect in 2, maybe 4 months, we can expect another update with more civilizations. So it's very possible. I believe they want to see how is gonna react, how it's gonna be with just these 3 civilizations. If El Cid was for infantry, he would be better, or his problem is just the skills. If he would be for infantry, considering that he grants 20% defense for archers, if would that go for infantry, that would be something. Second skill, a lot more damage for infantry, and then his fourth one, 25% damage to infantry when they are 50% or less. That would be interesting. If El Cid would be infantry. Yes, to the other guy's question, you want to put in troops that complement the rally commanders. That is one true advice, but it will also require you to be the rally leader if you want to do the highest damage, because it's the skill from the commanders. Alright guys, I think is my time to bounce is 2 hours already. And there is nothing more I can do at this moment. Okay, who do you recommend to use as rally leader for Barbarian force? A siege commander like Scipio? You need to use commanders that deal damage to barbarians. So even Lohar, for example, you can use him. But most popular is Minamoto. He does a lot of damage in rallies with his first skill. Then is Boudica, the second one. Ronnie, I have Richard and Martha level 36 at 3-1. Who should I focus my sculptures? Richard, Z Ahmed. Focus your sculptures on Richard. Charles Martel is gonna be in the Mightiest Governor event, and hopefully you're going to fix him up. I feel like the Mighty Governor event is a bit of waste of resources unless you can consistently finish on the top 10. Do you think it's better for other events? Charlie, don't try to participate every Mightiest Governor event. Save amount of resources and just go all out on the Mightiest Governor event. The one's commander in 2-1 can be tough of like an airplane. The pilot of the plane is the most skilled, or should be, and talents apply to everyone on the plane. So if the first pilot has a heart attack, the plane goes to shizzle, huh? Matthew, buddy, is that what you're telling to everyone? Imagine people jumping off kingdoms. They will have a super long waiting time for the Ark of Osiris. Estrella, that is correct. People that keep starting new kingdoms and not necessarily Ark of Osiris, but kingdom versus kingdom. Alright guys, it's more than 2 hours. I know you have a lot of questions. I've been answering questions all night. I have to get going. Thank you all for tuning in for the live stream. This is your boy Legend Ronnie, sending you all the love and all the thanks for your donations and your support. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care and peace out.